Hi Kelsey, this is Rebecca with your assignment 3 punk and psychedelic album covers. So these turned out really great. This was a really good symbol to use for the psychedelic cover for all the reasons that you listed in your explanation. And the tie-dye background is wonderful. I love all the colors that you used in the hand and the background, and this little motif that goes around right here is really a nice touch. I don't know if that was intentional, but it looks great. I think that the curls font works fine for up here, but down here when it's not distorted, it's not quite, I don't know, for some reason it's just not quite fitting with the theme anymore, like with the genre. So I recommend changing that font, and the alignment is a little funky. I think that you should just stretch it across the whole bottom of the album cover instead of over here on one side when nothing is over here on this side. And breaking it up to have some on this side and some on this side would be too weird. So I just recommend having one straight line of text along the bottom. And I also recommend changing the color of the good vibes to this yellow, because there's not a lot of the yellow in here, and it'll make this font stand out even more and be a little more legible. So something that I want to bring to your attention is I can see the watermarks in here, and that is a no-no. That's bad. So it's just, you could just get nailed for basically plagiarism, like using work that's copywritten, or copyrighted. So try to find images that don't have watermarks on them to use for your artwork, and so you don't get in trouble. Okie dokie. Other than that, it's a great design and great concept. This one is also, I love what you did here. I love Out of My Element, and for all the reasons that you mentioned, and having the punk lyrics kind of thrown up on the wall in the background was a great idea. I love the black and white motif with the pop of pink. It really brings out helps the title stand out really nicely. And I like that you did a fun photo shoot and had some fun with it and got punky. So just a few things with this one is that you are distorted. You're stretched out in these images. And when they used to make these album covers, they couldn't stretch things out because they were just cutting out pictures and taping or gluing them onto something, and then Xerox copying over and over again, and there's usually not distortion with that. And so I recommend not having yourself stretched out. So if you could fix that distortion, that would be great. And then we don't need quotes on these, because graffiti artists, I guess it depends which the graffiti artist it is, but I would say that the graffiti artists in the punk graffiti people probably didn't put quotes on things, like punctuation wasn't a priority for them. So if you could go in and take out the quotes and then not distort yourself, then I think that this would just be perfect. So thank you for stretching out of your comfort zone and having some fun with this. And overall, you have some great composition, and I just love all the experimenting that you did. Great work.